I'm Brian Van, SportbikeTracker.com. Today we're going to do a product review on the 5 RFX Race Gauntlet gloves. Five is a relatively new brand to us here at STG. We began the relationship pretty slow. We took two of the gloves that we felt were most appropriate for the racetrack. It's going to be the RFX, and then another pair we'll review later. We included them in a high-end Gauntlet glove shootout that we're doing at the racetrack, evaluating the fit, feel, break-in, so on and so forth, of some of the best gloves in the world today. This particular pair is the flagship product from Five. All Five does is gloves. They don't do anything else, only gloves. Very specialized. The RFX Race Glove currently retails for $429 as of the filming of this video. Remember, the prices can change down the road. They can go up, they can go down. But as of today, $429. High-end glove, all top-level materials. Let's talk about what makes this glove special, because remember, I've ridden in this. Jimmy's also ridden this glove as well. The fit and feel of this glove is very unique. It offers a level of dexterity that I don't know that I've felt with other gloves in the past, and it gives it to you right out of the box. They fit like a second skin, and now we'll get into kind of the little bit of a con that we do have with these. Putting them on is, it's a little more difficult. You know, the Gauntlet's just a little smaller here at the top. They went over the suits fine. It wasn't a problem. But as compared to some of the other gloves that we had in that shootout, you know, it's just a little smaller up here. It took a little more effort to put these gloves on. With that said, once you have them on, the feel, especially here in the fingertips and just the dexterity, especially in these two fingers, is almost unmatched, okay? It is way up there. On top of that, this glove has a tremendous amount of protection features built into it that we're going to break down deeper as we go into this video. Right now, I want to hit sizing real quick. I wear a 2X in almost every common glove out there. Sometimes if it runs small, I'll take a 3X to get a good comfortable fit. I've got on a 2X right now in the RFX, and like I said, out of the gate, man, it took a little bit of effort to put them on, but they just had so much give and feel that they ended up fitting perfectly. I would not want to go up a size, so I think for a lot of riders out there, the right choice is to go with the size that fits you best. We have the size chart on the site. Also use that. Important to note here too, when you invest in something expensive like this, don't just rip them out of the box and go out and ride in them and hope they fit. Wear them in the house a little bit before you take them out and ride in them. That way, if they don't fit the way you hope, you don't feel they're going to break in as you hope, we can get them exchanged for you without any hassle. All right, now let's break down the features and the benefits. One of the main reasons this glove sells at over $400 is going to be these carbon fiber pieces you see right here, these three pieces. When we met with the Five representative from France, he told us these three pieces make up about 1/3 in total of the glove's cost. This is not your average carbon. This is like Formula One style carbon. It's designed to slide an extraordinarily long period of time without wearing through, okay, to enhance safety. I think their goal with this was to have something that in this area almost could not wear through. It would take a slide that would just be tremendous, okay? So you have that. Ventilation comes in through the knuckle protectors here. All this yellow you see, that is Kevlar. You have an overlay of leather with the Kevlar to manage abrasion. You have inserts that are underneath the leather here in the pinky, and they're segmented, okay? And this is a real vulnerable spot right here. You know, you have a low side, and if you happen to hold onto the bar or your finger gets trapped underneath the handlebar, you want this fortified as much as possible to help prevent wear through in that area. So they have built-in inserts underneath the leather. You can see one here external, and that carries down into the palm slider, carbon protector for the end of the ulna. And then we have the Gauntlet itself. This is really pretty flexible right here. In between each of the fingers, there is spandex, and that really enhances the feel of the glove. It also introduces serious airflow into that area. You've got a finger bridge that's done with an accordion, so there's a little more mobility with that than you see with some of the other gloves that are using that. there's protectors underneath the overlay here. There is Kevlar behind that as well. You can see the yellow protruding out. 2 motion panels here. You come to the thumb. Perforated panel, tons of dexterity. Foam protector, super fabric here. And you look at the palm, this palm piece. This is one piece, wraps all the way over. You've got your Kevlar behind it. You've got a carbon palm slider here that wraps up the side of the palm, the super fabric. Safety strap, it's protected by this flap here. Gauntlet adjuster. Internally, inside the glove, we also have, let me see if I can open this one up a little bit and show you. The back of the hand, if you can see the yellow in there, can you get that, Steve? There is Kevlar lining internally on the back of the hand as well. So a lot of protection is built into this glove. You know, every company, this is their flagship product, and they build this as the most protective glove in the world. And when I look at this, I see a lot of elements built into it to help get it there. What I really found special with this is the feel and the dexterity these gloves offered. You put them on, and it was like, honestly, almost like nothing else out there. They were very unique, very different. And that's comparing them to gloves that are going to be selling in that $200 up to that $400-ish price point. So it's a tough crowd for sure. And this was a new product to us. This isn't something that we had worn or used before. We've had these here now for over a month. They've been ridden in multiple times. We're going to continue to ride in them as we finish up that comparison piece with the gloves. We want to make sure we really put in our work with each pair so that when we tell you how they fit, how they feel, finger length, so on and so forth, that it's as accurate as it can be. This one, I think I'll speak for myself, absolutely was a standout. And I believe it was the same way for Jimmy Fox too. We both wear a 2X in the glove, so we were able to use the same stuff and ride in them and compare notes. And this one was just a real standout right out of the box. Crashability. You know, that's not something at this point, we haven't put these on the ground yet, okay, so I can't really speak to that. But looking at the glove and all the elements that are built into it, my expectations are this is going to crash about as good as it feels. These are the 5 RFX Race gloves. I'm Brian Van, SportBikeTrackGear.com.